And welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I am Teresa Ruiz. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic, and once again, thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. Today, I want to introduce you to all my cattleyas that I have. I don't have that many, but the ones I do, I have, you know, as you see here, mounted. Actually, this is the only one that I have mounted, and I love the results so far. I think it does better than the ones in the pot for me. On some of them, not all of them. And then I have some in pots like this, and I have some in self-watering pots, which I started transitioning some of these into self-watering. So I'm going to start with this one since it's already in front of me, and I don't even know what size pot this is. This looks like maybe it's a 5-inch, and it's just a ceramic pot that I painted, and I drilled some of my holes that I like to do for more aeration. And this one is the BLC Prada Green Deluxe. And I will post pictures of all of these, but I received this one early, April or March of 2020. I'm not quite sure what day. It was either April or March. I had two different boxes, but I hope you guys can see that. It has some good roots throughout the pot. So it's doing really good on the roots. I just added a little more bark on top because I felt like the roots were a little too bare. But I have a new growth here. I hope you guys can see that. New growth here. This one, it's a slow grower. At least it has been for me. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys own it, let me know. But I think compared to some of my other cattleyas, it's been a slow grower. Number 2, Cattleya number 2. I usually don't number them, but I am trying to get a count of all my orchids, so I'm going to use that video for that. But this is Cattleya number 2, and this is a Pot Nera Shing Shang Diamond Tai Young. And this one is, if I'm not mistaken, it did come in bloom. It's a yellow with fuchsia tips on like the lips, on the petals, or the other way around. I'm not sure. The blooms were pretty much gone, but the flowers were pretty much gone by the time we got here. It did struggle a little bit. It has some good roots now. It's doing better. It ended up getting some type of rot, and I think it was just lack of calcium. I upped my calcium, and they're doing better. So this one here is a new growth, and if you can see that it's not as thick as the other ones. It looks like a little twig. Might be a little hard to see because I have this I had to stake it because the new growth was just not that strong on its own. But anyways, it's this one here. This is a new growth, and now there's a new growth. Let me see if I can show you guys in there. There's a new growth in there. I hope you can see that. But yeah, it's doing better. I like this one. It's very fragrant, very colorful. Okay, so this is number 3. This is the BLC Mary Grant Edge Lornette, and I have not yet seen this one in bloom. Obviously you can see it is a very young plant. All the little seedling pseudobulbs finally dried off and fell off. New growth popped out, and look at it. It's nice and beautiful. No blemishes on the leaves. So yeah, looking forward to this one. This one here is larger. Look at those leaves. I hope you can see that. It's doing pretty good for me, actually. This one developed 2 new growths, and I had to use some wire to keep it in place because the leaves were so heavy. Look at that. And they were just leaning sideways, and I didn't like that. But this is for Cattleya number 4, and it's a BLC Marcella Cos Pink Marble. And It is doing pretty good. I hope you can see those roots. They're a little dry now. It's time to water them. I'm actually going to water these today. I think they can go another day or two, but I don't know. We'll see. So all I used was a bamboo skewer. I love these things, because I can also use it to indicate whether it's wet. And look, you see that? There's still moisture, so I think I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna water it for the next few days. And the reason I like the bamboo sticks, because you can do many things with them. Use them as stakes too. You can use them as water indicators, I guess. At least I think it makes it easier for my mom. But yeah, this one, you guys, look at those little cute pseudobulbs. Very cute. Very shiny. And it's growing pretty fast. So Cattleya number 5 is this one here. And it's also doing pretty good. This new growth here just finished maturing, and this one is still growing. This one is the Cattleya Hawaiian Wedding Song Virgin, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a white flower with a yellow lip. And I don't see any roots. Well, I see a few roots, but those are the old roots. I haven't seen any new ones pop through from the new growth. So I'm looking forward to that. I believe all of these are free. Number 6, BLC Hawaiian Passion Carmela. But I noticed it just started, it's like dehydrated. Can you see those leaves? And look, this is the second leaf. It just yellowed and dropped. I don't know if it's cold. I think it's been a little cold, but the only ones, the older pseudobulbs, right, from when it was a seedling, well, it's still a seedling, it's just a little larger now, dried off. These are the leaves from these here, and they dried off. But look, pseudobulbs are dry, leaves are a little leathery. I do not see any new roots. I'm watering, and then I'm letting them dry out till they're bone dry, and then I water again. Because I'm pretty sure there's an issue with the roots. I just don't know how to fix it. It's in the same media as the other ones. Bark, moss, and a little bit of rocks for more aeration. But I don't know, if it's not any better by the time I get back, I'm just gonna mount it. I think I am. It's probably gonna be the best thing for it. Alright, you guys, this is Cattleya number 7, and it's in the self-watering pot. I'm gonna take it out because it's gonna be easier. But this one is the BLC Ong Tai Nong Cocoa Head. And it's doing pretty good too. This here is a new growth. A little slower considering that I have some that I've seen more growth on, but there is a new growth pushing through already. I hope you can see that there. So I'm looking forward to that. I've added, like I said, I'm adding a little more calcium to my orchids, and once in a while I add Epsom salt instead of my regular calcium solution that I have. So they are liking the Epsom salt baths, you guys. So then I have number 8 here. This is BLC Volcano Deadlight, Volcano Queen. And from what I understand, this is also fragrant. And you guys, I could have sworn I potted this not too long ago and everything was, you know, below the media, and now look, it is climbing again. And I hope you can see that there's a new growth here. So yeah, it's growing pretty fast. This one here, if I'm not mistaken, I received it as just the little growth, and then developed this one, and now there's a new one. So pretty fast. It's been growing pretty fast compared to some of the others. Number 9, this is Cattleya Collection, and I am noticing signs of dehydration as well. So my roots might not be doing so well. I don't know. I did have a little sun damage from when I first received it. I tried putting them out in, sunlight, and I think they didn't like that much sunlight. I hope it gets better soon, and if not, I'm gonna try something else. Let me show you guys. I had to take a little break from recording. I was getting a little hungry. I did wake up early this morning to try to get a head start, and I don't know if you guys are all familiar with tamales. It is a what would you call it? It's corn dough stuffed with whatever you like. This one here is beef, and this one here is pork. Then it's wrapped in a corn husk, and then it's steamed. Once it's wrapped, right, and it's put in a huge pot and it's steamed for a few hours, and the end result is this. I topped mine with a little bit of mayo, cheese. It's queso cotija. It's a hard cheese, and you can just, crumble it in, and some salsa. I figured I'd show you guys. I don't have these often. Normally they take a long time to make, and when you make them, you have to make like by the dozen. So we normally eat them during the holidays, or when my mom wants to make them, which is not that often. I bought these at one of the groceries here in San Diego, and they're pretty good. They're like homemade, so I figured I'd share this with you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'll be back. Number 9 is VLC Burdekin Wonder Lakeland. And this one is doing really good, you guys. I have a feeling it's going to be a very vigorous plant. When I received it, a little soon after, it put these 2 growths out, and now there are 3. Different stages, but there are 3. You see that there? 1. This growth here has 2. So 1 right there, and the other one right next to it. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. You can tell that the leaves have already grown quite about an inch or 2 from the other ones, and the pseudobulbs are also larger. So very excited about this one. All right. Okay, so these 2 here are the same exact orchid. Well, doubles, right? So Panera, Dick Smith, Paradise. Mounted, potted. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm liking the potted one much better. It receives a little more sunlight than the other one. It's outside a lot. I just added a little more moss because I have a feeling this summer it's gonna be a lot harder to keep up with the watering. But look at that new growth, and it's just a log, you guys. Look at this. It's just a log that I've cut to the size that I wanted, and 2 hooks, and it hangs just like this on the branch. You guys have seen it. So just yesterday I had to, if you see this, it's I had to tie it up a little bit because this growth was just hanging out too much, and it was pulling the new growth forward. So you see this here, this is some sunlight damage from when I first mounted it, but it has gotten used to it. Pretty cool. Now the second one that's potted here, it's doing pretty good too, but I just feel like it hasn't gotten as big yet, or maybe it's just me, but I put a little bamboo skewer in there and it looks like this growth, I don't know if it aborted or what, but it's been like that for months. It has not grown. I think it popped up at the same time that the one that's mounted. Now there is a little eye here that it's looking a little swollen, so that one might, you know, come through. All right guys, so this would be 11 and 12. They're both Patnera's Dick Smith Paradise. 13 and 14. And this one, these two are the ones that earlier, well, I guess late 2020, I posted a short video asking you guys for help. Were the ones that developed the black rot and completely damaged my new growth on both of them. This one here is RTH. Oh, I forgot what it stands for. But anyways, it's a bit of sunshine and it's a beautiful yellow, very fragrant. And so the two eyes on this little growth, they swelled up, but no growth yet. But you guys, the roots, you see that? That's one there. That's two here, and I hope you can see that. And third one is peeking right next to this one. So 1, 2, and then the third one is on the other side. So it's doing good. Leaves are pretty firm. They're not like dehydrated anymore like they were at first. So that's good. This one here, what did we say? This was 14, right? Is that huge purple one that I showed you guys. I was looking forward to it because it's like my biggest Cattleya, biggest bloom, very fragrant, and it bloomed, you guys. It bloomed, but I definitely think there's something wrong with it. Some type of virus, or I just don't know. But right, the growth rotted, and I ended up cutting it off right here. Right, and this one put out the new growth now, but it just stopped growing. The root just seemed to dried up a little bit. Look at this. Look at this one. Started getting these black lines all along the old bulb. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it and see how it does, you know. But yeah, this is 14. Then I have 15 here, and this is a new purchase, a recent purchase. This is the Patnera Rubescent Magic crossed with Patnera Martha Clark Outstanding, and I haven't had it for long, so this would be 15. 16. This one's also a new purchase from Sunset Valley Orchids. All these, actually, these 4 or 5 that I'm about to mention, these are all Cattleya hybrids, and this is the Sierra Doll Little River crossed with the Patnera Winter Circle crossed with the Patnera Roy Iwata Purple Passion. So it should be in bloom soon. I don't know much about these, you guys. 16, the little chili sauce. Don't know much about it either. And then 17 would be the Golden Peacock. 18 would be the Epiolala Cattleya Magic Wand. 18 is all I have. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Cattleya hybrid or species is, so I can look into it. I do want to expand. I won't be doing it soon, but I am looking to expand into my Cattleyas. I just love how fragrant and beautiful and colorful, and the diversity of them is just amazing. So please do let me know in the comments below what your favorite Cattleya is. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or tips, leave those in the comments below. I do review my comments on a daily basis and I do respond. So let me know, you guys. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate your support. If you have not yet subscribed, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and hit the little bell. That way it notifies you every time I upload. I do upload once a week. So thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.